Good afternoon, people. Welcome to yet another episode of Pro Athlete Plus, episode 2. And yeah, firstly, I'd like to say thank you for the views, the subscriptions that we got, and the love that we got on the first episode. And yeah, just keep on watching the episode, keep on subscribing, and yeah, it's all love, man. Second episode, Pro Athlete Plus, and yeah, today we got another good guest. Thuto Mphahlele. I know most of you guys know him. Yeah, Fede boy.
Shabuze team.
Good.
Man.
Welcome to Pro Athlete Plus. It's a segment under Keeping Radio, where we deal with athletes, not only soccer players, but forward going. We're gonna be looking at interview maybe about cricket, rugby, and all of that.
Sure.
But because when you're somebody that I know, I felt like and I know also gap exists where like we have a lot of good players or ex-pro players like you. Like sometimes obviously but problem le bona bana le go botsa fela ba tlotlele ba feel gore damn story sa go is interesting dog, but go sena platform yo ka yang go gone. And but otherwise, welcome Oncha, and yeah, Pro Athlete Plus. How are you feeling?
No, firstly, thank you for having me in Chaka. No, I'm feeling good. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Get to share a story. I watched the first episode. I love
Yeah,
it so
Charlie,
much. I love it so much.
No, shout out.
So thank you for having me in Chaka.
Wait, boy. Wait. I think Koreka started thing. Firstly, and like I had this idea or ke start ke go botsa ka foundation a gago.
Okay.
Thuto Mphahlele Foundation, and talk about it briefly. I think you've had an event before where on the sanitary pads. I think let's get into the foundation before we get into your journey and career.
Okay.
What was the idea behind the foundation? Because like a lot of professional footballers, they have the foundation, and sometimes I sit and think, what's the reason behind like a pro footballer and a foundation?
Okay. No, so the foundation mainly, although holy cliche, is just starting it like to give back,
Oh yes.
To give back, because the more watch you know that there are other people by with what you know and how you do. So it was mainly to promote community in a way, uplift, whether it's sports, but it was mainly sports, and then sports everyone not more sport in banda privileged buying. So that's why you'd see sanitary pads, it's all about giving back to community, because sports we have all of these issues to really address
social issues.
More of that,
yeah.
So that was mainly why I keep the
foundation. Thuto Mphahlele, okay.
Yeah.
So surely it was advice or boneka the player, the next player na leone, then research or or
to be honest, a lot of my ex-teammates, that's what they did, and they would invite me to some of the tournaments that they hosted events, and I was like, okay, I see this thing, so I'd really want with that, yeah.
Damn, that's dope. So it's a social thing, it's a community thing.
Yeah, it's a social thing, a community thing. However, I will uplift the community in any way. Yeah.
That's dope. I think if ever there's anybody who contribute or collaborate or sponsor, I can check do you have a page at
I have a page, Thuto Mphahlele Foundation.
Thuto Mphahlele Foundation.
On Facebook, on Instagram.
Okay.
Thuto Mphahlele Foundation.
They can email or DM it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. That's dope. I think it says a lot in terms of the person that you are. Now personally, I think from the outlook, and I realize you are a very hardworking person, and you take whatever that you into, it's as serious.
Yeah.
So I think let's start it in terms of Thuto nje. Where was Thuto born? You know those cliche questions. Thuto came
No, Thuto Mphahlele, I was born and bred Mama Fikeng. It's a village called
Motsoseng,
yeah. I was basically born here. You know, a family of I have both parents. I have an older brother, younger sister. Yeah, a very, very good family.
Okay, yeah.
I always tell about one of the keep like and I'm proud of them is family.
Okay, yeah.
Very, very supportive family.
Good foundation.
Good foundation, very good foundation. So yeah, I was born and bred Mama Fiking. I went to school, primary, Kosaoplaki.
Yeah.
You know, that's when the football began.
Koskela. So
Koskela.
Tupale before, or anyway, like not Tupale, but like now for now personally, before I started like you say, family, it would start Munprung, maybe would see Lily Timer, your older brother, Lishibile Ball. Because mainly I think interest they start more where maybe let's say time of achieves you, we're not automatically of achieves the game is achieves you are a young kid. I'd like to think maybe started like go.
Yeah, I started that because my older brother Nadala Diski, my dad Nadala Diski, Bob Soul something.
Bob Soul, yeah.
Way back, so
yeah,
so Diski. Sometimes I watch my older brother, and then a funny story. You know,
oh, okay, yeah.
And then next door. My next door, I know Sansona Letrata and I repugned port like I'm motrating him. I would spend it's at you know,
next door. Oh, little next door, yeah.
When I'm at a brack, I want Grumampai. So I've always played Libatona.
Oh, yeah.
Braka and think, yeah.
Before was that out la ball on
it's Braga Quay and think Musalamara. I would Diski one, I can learn up until. Lina, I think about joiner Honala Timar Western Tigers.
Okay.
Because Braga na leader.
Oh, like a full Braga.
Everywhere.
Okay.
Everywhere, my brother. I'm a follower and I'll Western Tigers. Okay. Get them well on Horing. I get Honoki or Dalale, no go Sanski similar go under 10.
Okay, yes.
Start Western Tigers, get Dala Lucas Gala. You know, yeah.
So your dad in another position, if you.
My dad not that position it but if children employer not that mohare then I start hola then you know my brother not that center back left back you know and like I said
so eventually
so get like go thing I do what he does you know so get him so get him something
no that's dope because it goes back to the foundation thing where you come from like a good background their family, so I think it says a lot in that sense. You'd follow the footsteps, your dad, your brother. Eventually, like how your career went, how progress. It says a lot in terms of foundation.
Yeah.
So okay, sharp. Well, go solve Blacky primary.
Yeah.
How long solve Blacky? How soon the team?
No, Kiloko solve Blacky. Just take it a Tigers because, like I said, Nekiloko. I started under 10 or under 9.
Go Tigers.
So sure, then go so like thing under 9.
Yeah.
We were coached by a female teacher, Miss Lang.
Miss Lang, okay.
Yeah,
like easy because Mr. Nkosi. So
yeah, no, Mr. Nkosi nearly had under 10 because he was my grade 4 teacher.
Oh, and then a coach like an older.
Yeah,
so
he started to go class.
Yeah,
you know, from under 8, 9, you know, so nearly Sgela Tigers, you know, and then I just went up the ranks. Then go Tigers, and then go Salt Black, you know.
Yeah.
And I think they were in grade 4.
Yeah.
I get that's when they became like captain either.
Go Tigers.
Go Salt Black.
Go Salt Black.
Tigers no manure.
Yeah, I know Tigers like back then.
Yeah.
Tigers was a good team with like a good crop of players. Like each and every department, like the position, you know,
so
competition is high.
The coach Stable Kudu.
Yeah.
And then obviously team like Mr. Lichut, a very, very good team. He promoted
a lot of players.
He grew me a lot of players. It was
true.
Teen ultimate everyone wanted to play there. So it was a privilege, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Yeah, so you are playing as a what? Like a position? Left back, center back?
I think I played
Ntwana,
left wing or whatever. So at the time at school, obviously, the competition was not like go Tigers, you know. So you'd find that Rona ba bang setse re itse like maybe Diski.
Oh yes, at the technical level.
Yeah,
like,
so you'd assume a lot of positions there more. And then I was still finding my feet. When you are that young, although the coach who coaches you at the time was different.
Yes.
Yeah, so at school it was more of
winger.
Positional discipline, it was more of everything. And then I think it became more serious. I think I kopana coach they were left back. Then okay, you know. So yeah, and then kita mo nor kisim like in the ground it more and Sgela and then under 10 and then under what 13 yeah under 13 go Tigers in under 12 yeah and then I think go Skolong we won tournament in Nedala go Sgela bar go Isa
easy tournament
yes I remember we won that tournament I'm Tigers in the winner league
what's this dog? No the tournament the grote man. Was it Bochapis or kidding like tournaments back then it's
but I think and then that thing when Kirata go Tigers is that they would
Danone actually.
Yes, you know, Nebari Barisa for the trial, you know, all of that.
SUPERSPORT and all of that, yeah.
I remember Barista SUPERSPORT. That's where I was chosen. Yeah, from.
So you got to fit that in a sense, or and like a the player at saying like a good crop, like saying for the Tigers and sorry like a good crop. You know, Mamba and Hori, no, the Lebon.
Negala Lebo, Mankabet Nigo Musaka,
Angola, Kiboma Winelli, Kibi,
yeah, Nella bit Nigo. I'm never Foxy, Draxi, you know.
Umez,
I think. No, Umez in Eloko Skolo. But it was
a primary.
Yeah, it was a lot. The Botepo, Lichuti, you know, but Drogba, like, it was a lot.
No, I remember, but Drogba, yes. Drogba, center back, you know?
Yes,
I remember that guy.
Bochali, they were older than
us. Like the nickname, someone come to get Drogba.
Yeah, a lot of players.
Yeah. So, then I think from Tigers, Oboya school, you know?
Yeah, so what happened?
How did that come about? Yeah.
So I get a kile go Tigers Baris steady trialing go SUPERSPORT. I remember Nedil go Lexdo Poco Alabama Stadium.
Yeah.
Really there as a team, you know, first trial. So Tabes Avar Blela Remana Irado Zultolani Direla Komafiki.
You say it was.
So from those trials, they only selected 4 players. Stadium aspect, they only selected 4 players.
It's a SUPERSPORT,
it's a SUPERSPORT.
Yeah.
But selected le mama fiking nele na le epenyon dikandika and lemang actually I think the folks you are young I'm not sure and then one guy from Samego Free State and then nale another guy never like Clara.
Oh, okay.
And then the other 2 never final. Yeah. So I was still in primary school at the time.
Yeah.
So I go grade 7. And then I would go there every month. Yeah, so there was always a thing next year.
Oh, by mate that year.
If it's grade 7, so I always knew so I would go, sometimes I would maybe miss school on a Friday, Monday,
and I'm sure because Gehelana could say grade 7 no chase about the Manuava next year.
The Manuava chase about Molo, nobody USA. Nobody product the way to the one was strict dieting, you know. Yeah, Cortlar it was
a scheme,
boy, easy, you know, and then the whole day was basically that because it was around early in the year, first term, man.
Yeah.
So that thing ran for like the whole year.
Oh, so going back and forth.
And Momatagasi, the player at SUPERSPORT. I remember Karabo
Skara, yes.
So I told him
oh yes, babatswang ko lenteng
but so you always have from a young age I always had but I look up to. And unfortunately, part it's are across, you know. So I knew
and also position, we play the same position.
You know, so you look up to them. More grand chance, because
okay, yeah.
So get to familiar face, you know. So it went on for like the whole year. So how it came about to go School of Excellence?
Yeah.
Tenga Western Tegas, very sorry trial.
Vienna.
Tengo School of Excellence. Later in the year, Raya da. Okay, ban select sharp.
But is it confusing for when I said to solidify the SUPERSPORT, move a SUPERSPORT, then how are you trying to happen at school? How ne confused or like
I just went there.
Okay.
So you only the opportunity to take a you know.
Yeah.
So I just went there. The but everyone you know. Team support or even and whole
sure.
So I go there. When I get there, I'm okay, selective. I remember in the final trial. So it was very packed. The trials at School of Excellence so hard because remember they go every province.
Okay, I've heard that.
They go every province, you know. I think for province one about the play gets 2 or something like that. So the general court was the last ones.
Okay.
They were held essentially at Ngo School of Excellence.
Oh, okay.
So we went there a trial banzada and then but okay. But communicate like for the final selection and whatnot.
Yeah.
So final selection I go there. I go. I get say na ibile the final selection. Can na defender
Evan.
You know.
Who's scouting at the time? Who's school?
I remember kadi trial. Kana ke man coach Tebo Khomolo yona le go
Yes.
Is the one on Aleda and selecting.
Okay, yeah.
And then final trial it was both coach Coach Mandla, he was late now at School of Excellence, Coach James Mabena, who was late as well. Tebo Khomolo, Ilene Nalete, Gavin Shilango, you know. A lot of good coaches.
Good coaches, yeah.
So we go there, then by the department, the goalkeeper stand, maybe 7, 8. Defenders, easy. I don't let it get to my head. I want midfielders, whatever, and then I'm gonna work hard.
Because also, you could feel like easy, but it could also get embarrassing. You are the only defender was atrophy. You like,
you know, because they are not only other midfielders being so they convert and I defender. So now I see what actually and now I'm still young. I'm still
competitive to that point.
I don't know much, you know,
ability, your best ability.
I try, work hard, you know, and then. From mobile are okay, but I communicate. So the following year, January, my dad is very big on school.
Okay,
on school. Because SUPERSPORT babu ilo horne, batla bua le na hore ke tle lenka January.
Grade 8, yeah.
Le ba le bona ba bua re mona batla bua. So School of Excellence buile pele.
Okay, yeah.
First week of January.
First man on the ball. But let's say first man.
So you know, ibilo open day ki parents tayang what.
Oh yeah.
And then SUPERSPORT I see winnings. So now and then kai go soul plaki le teng ba batla ke le coach man Shale.
Oh, grade 8 was secondary.
You know, I remember lady matata ban thabar ne man never be khubitswa lina la gago ko class nka nto kae o kae.
Oh sure.
So na time are mna na yes bolo ira mara ke batla go tsena school. Na go ya tsamaya ha ile gore ha o ye kwa o tsene school. So ba le ba bua ka sekolo ya sekolo. My dad.
Yeah, Arbale in School of Excellence. Okay, yeah.
So I go there. I think.
No batlang SUPERSPORT obviously.
Yeah, SUPERSPORT. So I go there. Get in a sharp first week. Second week, you never phone and
SUPERSPORT.
Yes.
Okay. When I said to say needed and
no man, Naki what. But okay, no, it's fine.
But surely le bona ba so le ba utlo ku school it's like
yeah, but I think they were keeping tabs on me.
No, true, yeah.
Because we play them
all
the time. So it was
always
I know okay, I can fit as girl. I'm going there again. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So guess about me book another question to do.
Yeah, obviously I get like paid and stuff.
Yeah.
So then Sharp was cool. Your dad is big on Scala. School of Excellence, obviously let's announce Gela, Kidiski and whatever. So how Fitlada, how was the transition in terms of Tega say and those days where you'd go to SUPERSPORT, they were Hojima. Obviously, Hojima something like Hojima SUPERSPORT. There's something so sweet to dang. Say this coach I was good and so on. So how's the transition from Yamokasi environment wise happen? Because keyboarding, I'm sure keyboarding in school.
Yeah, keyboarding. Yeah. So I get there, I have to adjust.
Exactly. Yeah. Eastern Cape,
you know, but and then you know, hey, they wanna have bullying. But when I was there, I think metric, kaka metric, no khonale player na tswa mo Mafikeng. Nerimita short man.
Wa ko Munsiwa
was there, so he was one of what bam protector.
Okay.
So it's ure mona le itagamang uira.
Wa go tshelo re mona yu saira.
Yeah, saira so ke nna le ne ke phela ke vale ne yana ke irang, but otherwise do tseding how tsena ka wa ithuta re mona you have to fend for yourself.
Yeah.
Now you are here, you are growing. A gona bo leader, gona bo so mentally as well, besides ball, you need to grow up. You know, you're in a different environment. And you get to understand more South Africa, but chance we create. So you must use it. And also, create opportunity. Bazare, ufiwa dijo, ufiwa diaparo, udlala diski against the best. You understand? So opportunity once we grab.
We grab with both hands.
So once we hope, so you transition a whole mentally remana. I get go high. But the first few months, I'm like phone. Phone na go tlung. Mama, what, you know. Mar as na go you adapt and fit. Adapt, and you see you are surrounded by. Like good coaches, you know, good teachers, cause Gela, a very, very good environment. That school, Emanas Gela, Selese sharp, Sele sharp. Go do Tedira Halang, no, I don't want to touch on them, but Gela Selem Fetu, Nesele sharp. The food was nice. Warobala Murumia Huli one. Gela, you are coached by the best coaches.
Yeah.
You know? So we get an opportunity when we how na choice we grab
with both hands. And surely obvious out like Tega say surely school like Boshota. Surely shorter we before ne. Surely because of we Boshota Baledalo and Okona go di ball or ish. I wanna see myself there.
And everything it was the things out everyone Mukasi what
was cool.
Everyone what
I remember those days. SUPERSPORT, good development structure sene Linnan, school, SUPERSPORT or at least Ajax or
yeah.
Those were those were teams in the development structure to the
very
best.
Good, very good, yeah.
So over okay, Nigo le no let's dane.
Kile Nigo from Mafikeng na le Nigo. Le papi khotso mokwena
papi school
manyaneng really three so le teng familiar faces ra blow mar otle re sharp one
le bua language
one mar na di language ya nane ke le mnate
via language
because lady ke mo like lady o tsa ke mo Xhosa, you know.
Okay,
so ke go like it's Xhosa so I can converse le
okay sharp so fita in ya no
ke fita in ke a tsena. I remember a funny story I get tsena ka open day go batla di language go choose di language but no mo ke English le Afrikaans
fel okay
Afrikaans hange ke sheba bo 7 delana bra ka ke video tse ya
so
kamile ke ithute ke ne o tsuru ke magoa makhalate ke tlogo blo male bone ke ithute gore ke pass
sure
Afrikaans first time le slege ne ke faila
obviously wa itse
ke atla so it was always there to adjust
ne ai so Sharpo ke under mankana
under 14
so odala left back
ke dala left back le center back
okay so who's the coach at the time
coach James Mabena coach James Mabena who's late now
yeah. So competition wise under how
very tough
ne le baka like in terms of left back if ka gopola
ne really 2 or 3 I get a number to be converted.
Yeah.
And I get a defender. Very converted. So yeah, 2-3. 2-3, yeah.
So la compete le dala league, le dala tournament.
Le tournament, le dala future champs, very good tournaments where you play against Pirates.
Yeah.
All of these academies.
Then you expose happen maybe teams in work anti diatla.
There is shame.
Ke one future champs ne. Yako Soweto tla
dala Soweto. Pimville ko accent.
Oh, okay, bon.
And then er dala league yung ba re ke Safa Soweto. So play against Chiefs, Pirates.
Okay.
All of these Swallows, all of these academies, yeah.
So and I'm sure labe it's no. Or it took time
because intake like every year they take maybe 30.
Yes, that's okay.
And then grade
different unders like
grade them class 1. So kilo na team ke batho ba bone.
Oh, grade them class 1 then okay sharp.
Because never batla go kepa gore zigela re nela around 120.
Oh, okay, sharp, okay.
So grade them class 1 so ke division 1 so Raja and then why he style of play go school is different. Move a ball, yeah. So Raja Rajala man Rajala Mare Neruina man.
And that obviously in terms of training and physical like conditioning, you get exposed to do it no. So look on the gymnasium or lifter.
Never saw do
lift.
Never saw lift. Never saw do
strictly
ball over. Ball.
Okay.
If I got popular like team tedi ngorona body tsarona ne tlhola dili.
Okay, yes.
The team di rata ba rata gore shebella gore mona malaita ba tla mona gano ki and that's always been culture ko skolo. One tlhaloga ke ball, total football.
Yeah.
Why total football. So obviously just in terms of Khodlala for it was not difficult because ke ball re dlala go Tiger.
Oh yes. Mofatse ya move
re dlala yalo and le bone ba adopted. That's why ba re exposure to the opportunity to turn and so
yeah.
Football side I wouldn't say
it was difficult.
Ke do tse dingwe mentally fela go nne different environment go kopana le batho from like country otle o tlhaloganya ba yang ba irang but football wise I just maintain it about
socially no gole yang ku school do they let you guys maybe le bloma or it's cause na ke bloma so maybe we can lay a different perspective ne ke said could ke feel gore nka re ne go le strict da gore ne le bolo to but what would they do for you guys gore maybe socially le gone go relax and get your mind out of away from this bit?
We would sanhla everything's in the same yard.
Yes.
Regila da, skolo se da,
the ground da,
reja da, rechila da.
Sure.
So I think it was more of Harry Renna in the same environment. Everything applying one. We are bound to rejele.
Oh yes.
You know, Rizane simply because wagoring go think ya go bona team hi a ke tsoga go ena go classing go ena go disking go ena
eventually we gonna have conversations deep gape o ba go nkitse much deep gore
yeah so I think in earlier because environment they one we do everything together physically and then maybe in a month never far like one weekend out get them around the molon raka
okay
so in LA fella
okay nah that's dope then how many years did you spend there eventually go move
go school of excellence yeah 5 years because ke high school
oh shit nah damn go rutsile ka grade 12 anyway but there's prayers by long back move
before it was very rare
or system ya school high
onna mo 5 it was very rare but I think players tse movie le ntse di sa fetsang my thing I don't know about Sundowns, but it was very rare. You had to finish, man. You had to finish.
Oh, that team is interested. They tell them what I'm them and that's a good system. It's a good structure. So 5 years, sharp and so how local school do you? Because I stand to believe we could have national squad. Was that let's say, did you get a call up local school or after?
Can I get really guy? Yeah, I school of excellence. I was in my metric year.
Okay.
Really call up go under 20. Under 20 at the time. Not a coach like Soli Luvengo.
Okay.
Soli Luvengo. Got school actually. My final year was my best year.
Final year. Captain, yeah.
We did very well in the league. We came with
okay,
yeah. That was a good year. That was a good
still
year.
Bunigo batting
everywhere. Team I think I don't know that like if you do a dream team.
That's okay.
A dream team, yeah. Kilina la teammate was girl. That year was a good year.
Same coach or started Lena or
no, the coach that time was Coach Cabozondo.
Oh, Cabozondo, okay.
Cabozondo.
When I coach Golden Arrows, Golden Arrows.
King, Coach Cabozondo. A very good coach. A very good coach. That was my best year was girl. Yeah.
So you get a call up, or how did it happen? And like, let's get.
How like school you are exposed to scout
because anyway school it's a good
lady national team media tla gym cause girl maybe ra banka mo after break ra banka le batla go sheba bozongo bomang batla go gym you know so you're already exposed to that environment. So I dlala the tournament that's going, these people are watching.
Okay, yeah.
I dlala the league going, these people are watching. So get an opportunity School of Excellence because by it already you guys are good players, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how I get the call up, I think
because at the time I the agent.
I had an agent.
Oh, you're an agent
actually goes gela khanyo agent. I think agent I think balatetse nape lele another player ba mitsa Siseko Manona. So
okay.
My agent was Glenn Binkin at the time.
Okay.
And then we approach again at Glenn Binkin. I very like another guy barke Trevor. Mr. Trevor Mosate, you know. But la mo gonna ba mplela or no. Ne barata se ba bonang and all that, you know, ba batla go nthusa ba reng. And what I liked about them is that the first thing they did was go batla go tlhaloganya gore ke tswa kae.
Oh, okay, background and everything.
Batlile mo gae.
Set with the parents and everything.
Batlile mo gae, they met my parents, ba tlhaloganya gore ke godile yang kira, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then ba ntlokomela man, you know. The sponsor tsa di booty, tsa ding di nothing, yeah.
Dope.
So yeah, ke bone ba ngrilete ngozigela.
Then horore ke botsa loka via the agent via the call up about horore did you get the news from them or from Kosgela?
Ke bleletse Kosgela.
Okay.
Ke bleletse Kosgela ore mana no khona la King African Youth Championship.
Yeah.
I don't remember if neridlala le Cameroon or Mali. Go ground ya Vets, go Starrock Park.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So bare mana bare phonetse ba batla ro like o tle call up o report there on a Sunday. Because the call up it was a week. Me would report there on Sunday, email ya Saturday. So you train like
train and camp and
in camp for that week. Agent ka le na mplela re mana bar ke sho ba go bleletse go sekolong gore wa kwa in kintse go sekloka.
Okay.
Take care of you mana you grab the boots, you
sure.
Everything gore perform
at your best. Yeah, o sa worry ka sepe wena worry la gore ka performance ga go
fe. Worry ka sepe wena o nna sharp. Yeah, so I went there.
I'm sure no excited dog like
man, I was
just the feeling ya call up fela like
mona rapara kitile a puma.
Okay.
Jersey number ya ke kgathala gore jersey number
ke mo teng
bona ke teng mo wa tsena we know go tsena mo locker room and like before locker room ne re nna ne barata kana ke in hotel tsema I forgot to like go tsena there wa bona re mona setup we mfete go different
as the Southern Sun or Kinju
or Protea Hotel something like that them na wa tsena o tla go tsewa go Zigela ba nnatela go Zigela wa tsena re bona wa tsena okay
at that time ku squatten sa go kwena lo one club
but
got the call up. Okay.
I got the call up. Mara ba bang ne ba kile ba di grab before.
Oh, before, okay.
So at the time bantsele kile one.
It was more or less in the chance at the time,
because they gave it. You are playing with people ba grab the chances. But you just need to put your head down or span.
Push,
Span mna ba mfone la re mna zoga. Ke ya da am in disbelief mara at the end of the day ke itumela gape.
Obvious,
ke chance. And I get chance ke grab.
I think in at the moment. Ya go think in after them ke tswa go dlala la entle.
Singa in the same time.
Auna now.
I would say now abona cause emna they were good players in fact. Bo Menzi Masuku, bo Kwandam Gonyama.
Yes, yeah.
Bo emna top players, bro. Top.
Lebone, they're still at their development phase at the time, ne?
Even baba badlala bo first team.
First team, sure.
Baba ne badlala bo first team, braka. Ne badlala first team. Na ke santse ke le go school.
Cool, yeah.
So ke batho ba re ba shebela ke bona ba ile gore ba phomella nya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you go there, you're like, mona. Ha ke tlo go ipela fatshe ke tlo go
Tshwara.
swala.
Represent the school gape, dog.
Represent le family ya ka gore ke le na ke represented the end of the day. Ore mona ha ke tlo go tshameka ke tlo go bereka. Chance engwe le engwe ke a berekisa.
Yeah.
So e startile la ya.
Okay. Then letala in Cameroon. Or how Polish
Cameroon or Mali.
Then odletse that game.
A ke a dlala but and na gore re dlala okay mo kai next time ra travel rada mo ke tseneng ka sapo. Yeah.
Okay. Then obviously eventually ke first cap, I would say it's your first cap. Okay, but it's an achievement, like
very big achievement.
Very big achievement.
Very big achievement.
Then okay, that was your last year go school. Then from there you moved to SUPERSPORT. If ke hopla sharp.
Because like I said, they were keeping tabs on me.
Yeah.
And then
basically go ba sheba ka ditlhelo de ba ke player aro.
Watla. Funny enough ka ke motsepe. I remember na gona la article engwe tona Sundowns, so da ore mona Sundowns like impata le mo Sowetan le go le bizarre le go blom ka ke motsepe. Ba ntatela da ore.
Okay.
Tla ya wa ntlhaloganya. Na ke na le pack le bale, you know.
Oh, sure.
Do everything. Bana. Following day ke bona article tona mo Sowetan da.
Mo Sowetan.
No, re mona se no sing sa agree di sira mbale ba nkwatela ka da ore
go school.
Go
Oh, SUPERSPORT, okay.
Oh,
Sundowns you go approach her.
Ba bua le nna ore mfethu zawukala wa bona re interested in no, I will talk whatever.
Yeah.
Article agent ke bo no wena what no wana no I ke ira next man.
Yeah.
Yes, ke approach ke batho ba so no, but ke bona article tona now it's becoming a big thing ba le ba botse mona no go ira galang because it was put in a way ya goreng like I'm already going there.
Yeah.
I just need to write my final
tabloid,
exam. Yeah, it was a big article because the picture by Berekis thing, ke like kya handshake man. So you know, yeah. So but even now so serious ara nane ke sa rate go I got to go tshwara kwa ke tlogela kwa ke when I set my mind straight on something ke a go ira. So I always knew gore mona batho ba ba ntlhokometse ke le late. Ha ke tswa ke tlogada.
So SUPERSPORT is loyalty.
Yeah. I'm big on loyalty. So I'm gonna go there. And then there were other teams in
interested.
I'm going there.
SUPERSPORT.
Yeah.
Then eventually you go there. You sign like a professional contract.
Yeah, it was a professional contract. I signed I signed but ke trainer le first team ke tla ke tla la Manda 19 trainer first team ke tla la
ba go prepare system
ba prepare ke tournament ya Behili kirang ke tla and then I went out on loan ke ya go keep talking team Milan
yes Cape Town
na go le thata ra
I think we get into the story se se mo gore like environment obviously ha e tshwanele inland coastal. There's a day you know la left back o bo robetsa long ball e be itsewa ke phefo boela go wena gape boela go wena gape tsantse o elwane le 50-50.
So I had to learn one point. I get, you know, like a lot of colored players, they're very good at technique.
Oh yeah.
So they teach me so we the thing is so good to adjust
because of the weather
but gradually na keep le ke batla go dira something ke a go ira gore mna
until us khona dog
ke khakala tlamile ke tlo go dlala so I'm going to play gore go thata ke go zama
sure
mara ke tlo go dlala
so how fitla SUPERSPORT who o thola coach who signs you there?
It was Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson,
yeah. Like Kevin Johnson at the time.
So I feel like okay, this guy Unzimbu then
but the competition for places was
was difficult, I'm sure.
Yeah, every crazy story. I apply the nickname I get ring when I give it some.
Yes.
I get that he was the.
Otola da man.
I'm a child. I'm gonna keep pizza guy.
Oh yeah.
Yes, serious. Pizza guy. Saktsena. It was. This time, I'm late to Sapala. David Matibula.
Because I went through like a couple of your pictures. I became born now on the picture level. Who's this guy? Edwin Jima. Khona la uthele wa left back on adlala.
Kumalo. So
yes,
I went out already.
yes.
Khona le mdlele khona le Kumalo. So ngazidlali.
And age wise, oh yes.
They are seasoned professionals.
Yeah.
So the man wa bua rena ke batla gore o tshameke ene. Ha o ya kwa ke teng go ka khona go dlala teng. So I go there. But before then, I get really pre-season.
Yeah.
We played really pre-season. After pre-season, we actually played against the Man City.
Okay. Oh yes, I remember that one. Yeah,
Okay.
Cause I just wanna find out. I feel like coach player then let's speak a bit about Milan. Or it's like those typical players, baba. Because then if you're gonna find like a good property player,
yeah. There I didn't know anyone.
Yeah.
I didn't know the coach.
You are just this player also on SUPERSPORT.
SUPERSPORT.
Yeah.
I didn't know anyone. I did not know anyone.
So you spent like maybe a season?
I spent 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah. I left there because I got injured.
Oh, okay.
I got injured. Gave me about fail of the season.
Yes. I think we can tell the last story.
Go at loan stadium.
Yeah.
Cosmos. 5 or 10 minutes into the game, I cross her. Snack a crosser. The man was late. Well, I'm so I will and then I tore my PCL, LCL very, very bad injury one so scanning, get like 6 months.
Okay.
Oh,
then
my agent at the time I require a second opinion. I had to fly back to Joseph Capitura. Second opinion, but no, I'm still very young. Like it's operated because I think it was a grade 2. Next operated, but it's gonna take me like a while. December. Get my first game October.
Damn. Okay. That's almost 11
whole year.
Like 10-11 months.
Yeah. It was bad. It was
so
bad.
Healing process okay.
No, we go SUPERSPORT.
SUPERSPORT.
So I get a new loan.
Oh, then you are back there.
They keep on everything. Yeah.
But surely we can about fast support as well.
About
check. Okay. Then so what injury from Milan?
Yeah.
Anyway, we are season in
no, I get a loan for the whole season. Sharp next June.
Oh, in season when you got the injury. Okay.
So next June, but it was cut short because of injury.
Okay, Sharpo then surely we healer. But I know for psychologically injury to like
it's very
difficult.
Very difficult,
because surely money only thing in terms of performance.
Yeah, because nigga pick up. I let them go team like it's
not regularly, I'm sure.
Like I said, no matter at the start, niggas had because like I said, I didn't know anyone. I didn't know the coaches. I didn't know they already have a core group of players. I think we were 35 players. Just 3 black people.
Also Cape Town in a stigma like okay, I'll say when you're not colored and also Cape Town like
yeah.
We
like it's another Africans I get it from school.
Oh yeah.
But when I got the kit like I pretend I got a kid. Barring, different culture. Now I meet Muslim, a team, like I said, we were like 35 or 34.
Yeah.
All colors, just 3 black people. They are way, way old.
Okay.
They're like 10 years older than me, you know. So go difficult
ya go fita in gape di conversation
be matla ba o se mona ma itaba ke magrotman bale okay, but I'm not saying they were treating me bad, but abankiti.
Yeah.
So ke golela kwa ba golela da go different. So I'm on my own most of the time. Ke phela mo phone ke phone la go tlong ke irang, so it was always going to be difficult gore ke dlale.
A lonely period, I'm sure.
Very lonely. The first 2 months were very lonely, and I know it's very far. I gona bo goreng ke tla re ke a ga yo re ke
or gona le mongwe mo itseng ore jo like
yeah mona ke itse op era gona o poki mo itseng ke ile da ka disk and then tshwantse ke bontshe batho re ke a gona wa ntlhaloganya. So the first 2 months ha ke dlale ha ke le mo 18ing
okay
ke maybe ke bua legend ta ka ke reng ke be mona pusha pushing ha ke dlale ke ra you know what ke tlo go span e be gona normally with French players you get a chance ka game tsa bo Nedbank.
Oh yes.
Mo leaking ha o dlale Nedbank ne re dlala le I don't remember the team. I mean I get like 10 minutes 10 minutes o mara for nearly enough.
Okay
nearly enough from there on
go solidify like gore a coach go imisa letso gore
mona like I would dlala mfethu a train hours, but I've always been a hard worker. I always tell people kere I'm not the most talented. Gona le batho ba 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 le mara throughout the years na hard work ya ka
ke one go pile ga line
le gore mna nga kra chance one ka go bereke
wa ken
ka go kena nga kra one and le go nna le discipline fela the way we tshwereng ka teng because bolo a se fela mo ground
ke pelo ga pentsha
le pelo
mfethu
a se mo ground fela you know tshantse ne discipline dingcondo ephelele you know so ke krile chance when ke one e change le ndilo for ke simula ke dlala that's why ke ora kereng the last 4 months ke temone ke dlala up until the final game yone ke go betseng ka because it's ke pick up so ya ka o bua re injury anong ke a bona re mona ke le go tswa mo ke tswang teng le progress e ke irileng now
mfethu
o boela go class because that injury was bad you know in essence I heard like I think the first few weeks or lo go vaya like ne ke sa khone go walk wa ntlhaloga ha ke khone go walk da and then gradually wa walk wa limpa. I think after about 2 months or 3 months ke temone ke khona go starta go joka mara go joka eng and I let
go le tloetse gape gore
majita ba jima bana ba joka that's why I get a game ya ntla okay officially go ne ke leleng ka October but friendly I think around August ke temo khona go dlala and even the playing go thata because direct I get injury psychological
too much
o tshaba go tsena mo confidence hayo and no itse re ke motho jalang very hard wa hard so o tshaba go tsena mo ditekeleng o tshaba go irang
or wa 50 a ke go tletse go 50 mola be jump wa 50 le go ganyana or
wa ntlhaloganya so but wa tloela mare and you are never the same again.
Not true. So surely process the healing process and everything SUPERSPORT ya sign gape kana no a ke no team one gwa progress e iragala wena so as like your healing process ya injury, does it happen that they add on to position we dlala like the player tse dingwe
ke ball
like ba sign
business a ona lo mongwe o ba motsa wena o gobetse bolo mfethu ke direng mo gong ya like sometimes ke out of sight out of mind.
No true yes
but when you must always we keep it ready mental gore chance e ka tlhaga ba go iberekisa
as long as ba sa go nkare ba sa terminate contract or ba sa go buy out or whatever
and I get grateful for bona gore mfethu kana go yo na ba ntlatla ne ba le teng for nna kana go yo so ne ban emna ne ban tlhokometse blind ban tlhokometse blind I would get like the whole year normally mfethu how grad injury tse di tshwanang le tse di team dia go release
dog no
va
and especially ba shaba le condition injury gore enkele lengwele wa
tsana go ira ban tlhokometse I got the best medical help, I got the best care, more disking, I got the best nutrition wise, everything.
Okay, so our first game I got let's say October, ne? Do you remember the game you?
Yeah, it
was it an official game or
no? It was semi-official because before then there was na MDC again.
Oh yeah.
Nationale reserve league and nedlala on Mondays. That's only the team yana.
Oh yeah.
So get them money get la thing.
Sure.
Yeah.
So reserve it's more or less like you said the fringe player or
the fringe player baba sadlalang maybe more league in the weekend get them money get pick up at them.
Okay, ne. So Arbuka the highlight, yeah, the Manchester City game. Because obviously there's this is gonna happen. Game, so when do you guys get the news that Man City? Then how was the week and the day?
It was during preseason. We always knew like this was just Nelson Mandela challenge or something.
Oh yes.
So we always knew they are coming.
Challenge.
Yeah, so you know they are coming. Amazulu again.
Okay. Yeah.
So we knew but like I said in early preseason. So preseason it started like Pitor and then Rivera, Cape Town, Stellenbosch. We played.
Yeah.
The friendly. That's the Navy Milano. Can't go.
Oh, Milano.
Yeah, I get that.
Okay.
Because normally the team say the gradi player yana say the good the banner bagas game time baba batlaga di loan yeah.
Ba bona go push.
Yeah. So dala and then we spent a week go Stellenbosch. Reboa I think 2 days before I got dala le bona Man City.
Okay.
Next sana hanelo re kitlo go dala mfethu. Okay. The other players like Baba hey do want yeah, so you understand the situation. So chance ke kran le ka di friend tseo ke berekisa. So ka eo 20 men squad okay getting okay
that's like during the week obviously.
No ka game
or the day okay.
How prepare wa run the session 20 men squad getting okay all right I don't care bona man tsena mo change room DJ Zidida.
Yeah.
Man, Mphahlele. Man, keyboards man. Ke fitlile masi. And I was like training kit man ke mentsi. Man ke fitlile man. I expect le hore ke tlo go dlala mfethu.
Sure.
But ke shebile Jay hore man ke hiswana saka. Ke hise.
Sure.
Man I mean disbelief one time. Warm up. I see these guys in Thuto.
Okay, I think I remember that. Yeah, nakoba para Umbro ne. Umbro yes.
Show ne le Pellegrini.
Yeah, I remember that. Bo Kolarov. Bo was Nazri there. Samir
Nazri, James Milner, Lescott.
Yes. Bo Sharp, yes. Zabaleta.
Yes.
Zabaleta.
So I look, man. Roma pela kai. Emana itabaki bai. Emana I'm in disbelief.
Is that like I Loftus, ne?
Loftus. Stadium was it late, bro. I'm in disbelief. Mfethu remon. Kin now, you know.
I'm sure. I don't know, Mare. Do you get the flashback, like Olentwana, like Kokasi?
I do. Yeah, I do. It's what Barata Hobu about that.
Yeah.
And now, maybe it's not true.
Yeah.
Kiana na kote nekili. Tigers unit 9.
Kumbumo radio Tigers.
Emona. Ke batla opportunity emona ki.
Yeah.
Ke dlala mo stadium on Sletsin. Ibile mo ke a o mapa. Emona for nights enough. Ha ke nagane le re ke tlo go dlala.
You made the 20-man squad. Yeah.
Ke a o mapa ke bona these people. Emona re ba khutshwane ba ba telle. Fetana le bone ke ba shebile. You know how professional they are.
Yeah.
You know I'm in disbelief.
Sure.
Mare ke grateful in Thuto remona.
Yeah.
Tabatsadi
Yes.
in fitli stay.
Yeah.
Tapelo tsaka di fitli stay.
Yeah.
Hardwork e leng gore ke tsentse the coach tsaka di tsentseng from the start, you know.
The belief,
belief in everything, you know. Hi sharp, bela go change room.
Could get all those emotions in one, yeah, no.
Anyone. How easy you can't even single out one.
Yeah.
But ungari you are in disbelief.
Sure.
O bela go change room. Now wa bona re mona. Go serious coach I bua reng go bua okay.
Can who's the coach now?
Kevin Johnson.
Kevin Johnson still okay.
Yeah, so emona you are lena again another thing haki le teammate tsaka ke dumele ke batho ba khaleng ke ba sheba mo mo TV na batho ba ne ke dlala le bone wa people who were very old, you know.
Yeah.
Borowen Fernandez keeper yo.
Okay. Bo Fransman. Yes.
Batho ba tona bo re go la re sheba bo DVD
Sure.
team le bo ma.
Yeah.
Ya no ke bona batho ba ke na le bone wa ntlhaloganya. Ba mplela ntwana o kra chance relax in whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's only sometime ka second half.
Second half, yes.
Yeah. I don't even know gore go iragalang ke a bona re le go hoteleng before game go tla batho go kirwa meriri da go irwang ba I prepare that used to this environment na ke yo da ke bizela mo di PSP tsa ka ke irang a ke itse so se le tsa gore mna you have to look good for how dlala nothing
ke go tshwara
wa bona mona ke a bidiwa
like you say o bloma le batho ba growth like di player tse ba itse di dine tse di growth
di growth ha ke itse gore go irwa dio tse ona I'm just enjoying mara ke aspana ke kra chance mona da mane ne re tla re wa mapare bomba da mane wa mbitsa so ga mona so ga la ke nna o ke apo ke shebile childhood dreams ke mona da mane o eleng gore ne ke look up to ene mo positioning ke batla go tshwana le ene o tswela nna
I remember the le picture. I don't know who took that picture. O tsena na ba go etsino sene mdlele go tsena wena.
Ke mona this is it bro. Like mona di toro tse mona this is it.
I'm going somewhere. Got this football thing,
This is it, bro. Ke mona ke a tsena. Okay. And then it's a whole different thing. I to mo go mo groundong ha le bua, ha le utlwane.
Oh, like stadium,
So ke temo bonang gore bolo e re dlalang ha re tla re gola e tshwanela da o tla mlo nne smart ga gona boe mona team e phasa team 10
ke o le wa rana mo gae kara
mena o utlela go morago so ncondo ya bere so first touch ha etla it's good yeah tla you get in the game
the rhythm kana bolo le mo ground it's all about rhythm
mona throw in ha o tshwara bolo ha o sheba mfetho go tletse you know ware mona ke tsone ditoro tse ke yone ra ireng eleng gore nra e batla
sure
so le no go ra ke bua le wena ke santse ke go
the flashback tsa teng and the feeling ya teng
and le di opponent tse motho tlalang le tsone
I can imagine na kana o receive bolo a rosha motho tle go press wa bona ke edintse go tle go press like ware
na bra ka o shebilo maro ara bona re mo ground on
ra push batla win
di kitiro tle bile re ba jele
two not
ra pere kitiro ta re tsena morale kana ra re batla ra reng wa
sure
so how you are gradual in the game o le bala di o tsa ba feel respect
not true
it's about you now lo wena wa improve
that's dope so surely you put in like a good shifty surely you played like maybe a good 15-20 minutes.
I think 15. 10-15.
So Kevin Johnson after that, what do they say? Does he say like after game?
Now your teammates are happy for you. Now they believe in you. Now coach our Blela now ready.
Sure.
But put your head down. Keep on working.
It was just another game.
So put your head down. Sana big headed. O sairang ke go itse from go bunyane kitting so these things have to change. Sa ba go change because another thing e re khawatang ke go nna big headed.
No true
bona na o ro fitlile.
Wa mi tse dinzeko wena sa.
Ke tletselene. You don't do that one. Tell how big headed you don't let it get to you. It's just another game ya ka ubu.
Sure.
Back to training. Push.
Wa focus life ya tswela.
Life ya tswela.
So Arbeka Kevin Johnson like the interview tse ba tse tlhake di sheba ne like the players tse ba tse di tletseng under Kevin Johnson talk they speak highly of Grootman like in a sense of he's more than a coach dog he's like a father figure a friend what
he's a father more than everything
ke shebile interview ya Thuto Mphahlele he says the same he speaks highly of them and who else bro ke mango mongwe ke tla gopola o ne gore Kevin Johnson e platinum star series la kae ba mo sainile gape I'll remember that other player also Masibusane Zungule he speaks highly of Kevin Johnson how was your relationship then
he's a father bro he's a father he's orata youth orata I don't know man like he's a person who know how mentally related to everyone go tlhaloganya di background tsa le mo tlhaloganyeng a se o tlo go give up mo go ena you know ke coach le leng gore ya go tsaya go bai and then utlo go motivate. Yes, I was serious, but he understands every single player.
Basically.
He understands every single player, understand the background. It's not only about football. He wants to know you. He wants to know you know.
So it becomes easy on your down days. Why it's or surely there's something.
Yes, he believes in you. You know, he believes in you. Motivate, but more than anything, he understands. That's why it is like he's more than a father. You know, he's a very good coach.
Good coach, yeah.
Very, very good coach. Yeah.
Like I said, like the interviews about the shape, but under Kevin Johnson, like whether go platinum or guy, they like yo, that money. But le go platinum it go a go chele mo tiko complexing na ba bloma go gone on a Saturday la go free day a go bloma le bona bona.
But then go platinum le no na le yalo. Because le no go platinum ke na
go biditse.
Ke na mbiditse. Hey, he's a good coach.
Yeah.
A good coach. He's a good coach. Let's like bua ke wa tlhaloganya o ipana kwa go understand di pera tsa gagwe. You understand? And when you have a person like that, you're going to fight for him.
No, true. Yeah. Ke go plan chela in terms of philosophy or the tactics, it always say maybe as a left wing or left back or edge out another better cross. Striker has you that get deal like striker.
Don't even we second guess cross, and then obviously then now there's a link between the way Lankate because by it okay Thuto to ball go cross manga really. So striker aside or Cesarana kai sira and they know what I'm gonna Thuto to ball kai utlo go cross. So like Ari Rabodi drill boy how ka simla na we na wa go manya go ro ga re no so now there's a link between the players why it's go we ran and then and kere le na that interesting with him was I think go school of excellence before you know. And then, so the way
before.
So the way he understands football, the way he wants football to be played, Nake graph from an early age.
So
now it's easy to buy into what he wants. And because at the end of the day, when you go to the highest level, not everyone is talented.
No, true.
So what's gonna make you stick out is if you're gonna do what the coach wants.
No, true. Yes.
If you don't do it, you're not gonna play.
No, true. That's like how we are looking at a player currently like Mbutuma dog. Mbutuma is not really like prolific or whatever, but you can tell we are a coach
and he's gonna play.
Yeah.
If coach Roblela so only the star.
Yes.
Star.
Mara
ha coach iraso and then that's something selong throughout the years. I've always been motivating, like I said, I work hard.
Yeah.
Coach, I worry about I do that.
Okay.
So that's all. So man, I express, but I do what I'm told.
Yeah. So let's talk about this. Surely that didn't exist like in the professional setup, like when you have like coaches like Kevin Johnson, I'll say something, he gets on your neck and whatever. Now game time. When you play like somebody was old like Bevan Fransman and you make a mistake, like does he get lenient mo or hammer like because
you get the school fees. I got the shock of my life. Coach and that and tohaga batsadi does this happen?
Yeah.
Then the hot man is a good on the double. When I was never born or man shut at the now.
Okay,
this is happening.
It will be like
I think Yanaka again a baby and I'm player Thuto, come here. It happens, you know, don't let it get to you. Do better. Yeah, happy. Make a mistake I bark it more ground.
Okay, yeah.
You know what's no more. And then one play like after so more to people are making a living from this thing.
Yeah.
And they know hard feelings. So start touching the feeling was
yeah.
But you know and I don't let this get to you. You know, because diamond only be it's
oh yes, it was a spur of a moment.
Yeah, only be it's and learn outside Habara because it will affect. He didn't mean it in a bad way. I understand. But this is how it is. Because they're serious, you know. Now, yes, I'm still young, but they have families. They're feeding their families, so it's very, very serious.
Mototla bonus, you know. It's a bonus, and I go patela
patela school fees, patela rent, so you get to see what it's very, very serious. You know, it's very, very serious. So, len na one thing these older players. Yes, hona na ko eleng goreng ba go advise ba irang, but all the time. You must also show that you deserve to be there.
No, true, yeah.
So you must take those advices, learn how you can and then repeat that mistake. The mistake you did, repeat. And then the thing about it is that when you play with these older players, they know it. They already been there by Irang. You have to prove to them you are where they've been there.
Sure.
And then serious.
No, true.
And then now they can start joking with you.
Chemistry
How's it you Thuto School of Excellence these are renowned professionals like same time.
No, true, yeah.
Make them believe in you. We prove chance we krang wa iberekisa now wa go simula una friendly le bone wa go simula o khona go ba ine go na le chemistry because they see what you are about. I understand.
Thuto khona go secure la bonus.
Thuto khona go ira yes. So it's all about to improve.
Sure. That's and like how to bua lo ke khona go nagana gore there's a difference between like body amateur, semi-pro and whatnot.
Yeah, because it's quite serious. It's very serious, and it's very not strong
mentally.
Because generally
no, true, yeah.
And then
and also that's where like you get a lot of players but you give up.
You give up. You keep making mistakes. You know. But I believe you more isolated so it's all about mentally strong. And like in from like the onset something say not grateful for so family they've been very, very, very supportive. Very supportive.
So anything
there's been through it's gonna sound cliche but through the highs and lows the players are doing problem from background.
No, true, yeah.
That's why they fall into the sharp because how now this
interview just yesterday ha gola le both parents ba ne ba le teng le the siblings and everything, so it is like height of his career na reka di friendship wa bona like o tlhoka mongwe ka bloma lene in so ke go baela whatever so that o phela le teng wa bona type of a thing wa bona.
So foundation important. Foundation important. O tlhoka batho ba ileng gore ngfethu how go in the right direction but cheer for it.
Yeah.
I lo gore wa dirila they are there to pick you up.
Exactly.
I lo rona big headed background. So understand. You need and sometimes it's not family. Sometimes little
not true. Yes.
No, var. You get there, watching lifestyle change. You know, I've also had a fair share.
It happens.
So then you bounce.
You come back, yeah.
Because temptation is by.
And ball, it's not an easy thing. Like it's all about the emotion, like you say, mental strength and everything. But lao gym every day to like just being focused everything and making sure you put in a good performance. It takes a toll in your mental.
It does.
Yeah. So sometimes you know feel but once you expose, even from my own experience, even though I get a professional, but once like we enjoy because it's like a getaway like that mental thing.
And also how diski dilo they change.
Yeah.
socially you are change. Now you are not the same person. Now kra attention e baya.
Yes.
Now
yes.
okra le
Odlala-
baya. Now
Thuto odlala SUPERSPORT.
Yes, I also do Thuto.
Yeah.
So now go ya ka wena gore da re nyeo like we tsaya. Are you gonna change?
Yeah.
I understand. Are you gonna remain grounded? Is the attention gonna get to you?
Yeah.
And then lo ena the temptation e buy.
Yeah, no.
Now no sa kgone go ira 1 2 3 now you can do this.
No, but obey the trans,
Yeah,
you know.
o kgona go ya kwa o sa kgona go ya ka o kgona go ira. Now people treat you different. So now does it get to you? Does it do that? Because ke tlola ke blela batho ba bangwe when I speak gore this is not all about like se siragala mo ground.
Yeah.
It's a mental thing.
Yeah,
There's a lot of temptations, there's a lot of ups and lows, there's do tse go ka wena o ri tsaya.
O dirang ka
And
tsona.
kuna the stories are there are people by not about recover from
Yeah, no,
so it's
true.
all mental in fact.
Yeah.
Because life how we are change.
Yeah.
Like it changes. Whether it's for the better or in
for
the
Yeah. So, yeah, but anyway, then Okocha K. Kevin Johnson, I remember after I never got in
go
SUPERSPORT. Or after I got in
I think I left the N or an element or Kevin. I'm not so sure.
Because I think Hofitile Gordon Egerson take the reason why Kirialo, I remember that time when that's before you left. Then you told me a story how Gordon Egerson Tirila Fit. I think his first session, he said if you are 25 and below,
You wanted
excuses type of a thing.
But I was close to leaving at the time.
At the time, yeah.
Sometimes it's no hard feelings. It's not you are not a bad player.
Exactly,
the coach is
yes,
different.
yes,
You go from a coach who believes ka you feeling and then
Yeah.
I get le
Ah,
bone.
tsene, not about
Eh,
experience.
le na una le mandate una le so
Yeah.
una le a way no chubatla already o dira gale ka teng. So
True.
it's just no hard feelings outside of ka dipele. But I
Sure.
think I was already leaving at the time.
At the time, innit?
Yeah. So that thing it was not really directed mo go no re honest. Give I kana.
Yeah. So, cause Harubuaka got in Egerson, and yeah, like truly speaking, Diamond and he looks like hats and a good team in Kurankaremo to a meeting. Korochela di owner or ne na 2 cups guaranteed because pressure by nako as I dueling straight ako teaming. Like you'd end up thinking or maybe Diamond hats and a meeting like I got promise the owner or na 2 cups klar.
Yeah, and I can experience it by Mohoina Mara. I'll touch like the coach and the coach did different.
Yeah.
And a Huaga project more teaming for a
Oh yeah.
A coach if you are now or Monday did like or not to gear solo. So if Monday too strict to Horemana, but the trophy and obviously demand the Akodim. They sign more players or sign experience we ran. Omong of you and Nako. I believe more playing a good player on development so it's different. It all depends on the project, demo teaming and what the expectations are.
No, facts. No guava.
So if I
yeah.
And when you are there, you are playing there, you have to buy into that. Otherwise, out.
Wava. It's business at the end of the day.
Business, bro.
Yeah.
But banally family, it's a very feeder.
Yeah. So then you leave SUPERSPORT. Then where do you go after that?
Where did I go after that? I think I came home for a bit.
Yeah.
Because I like an relapse, I had injury.
Okay, yeah.
And then
also Jimmy leave it.
The next team getting I like for I think for that remainder of the year. I think for a few months.
Yeah.
And then Becky will have it.
We'll have it.
It.
Okay. So Odalang, first team. Yeah,
Vets in a reserve side.
Oh, reserve side.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was the coach there at the time?
Vets head coach Neil Gavin Hante.
Okay.
Go first team. Reserve side in coach Ashley Makany.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how was your stay there, Vets? Surely our Bromas back anyway there.
Yeah, I stayed a season.
I
think. It was Vets, it was just more of who resurrect a career, man.
Oh,
in a way, because Coach Ele, when I get you from like everywhere, I'm playing at the time. It's running a go School of Excellence, because Vets would go to Denmark every year.
Okay, yeah.
When I'm playing out of Nanero, oh yeah Denmark le rona eng ba gana e ka kwatela di coach tsa ka ra go zgela re mana
ra fit Denmark
ba gana opportunity ha re ke Denmark you know but
at the time obviously it's like yeah
no hard feeling sharp guy. It was more like emna tla tla go dlala be better udlala so I was there
because just being in and around nkareng set up yalo any opportunity can come by e go create le sharp gape
and then wa bona o buela go di mandate and the reason why le teng go vetse ine le dire nya gore motho no sa gone go tsa step sele that was the time when vetse ne na le like a lot of money sign the quality player na le bo Dentley tibo
I remember yes I remember
Belembe
you
remember vetse
bo Elijah Rogers I remember that bo hlatswa yo
monna
no I remember
in elevator so you bona how bua ka di project
ngele
so how bua ka di project wa bona or
sure var
kwa go tsena kwa go thata Monday to kwa there's a lot of money especially to more teaming
sure
so
there's no room for aribone
ayo
sure
ki and I think ba win the league that season
le empty need
that's league empty or I'm not so sure but man, the expectation needed go at the time. So I can go back to that and know where the project or sometimes project did so. Yeah.
Also, then you spend a year at the Reserve. Then after that, what happens? You come back home. And
then after that, Kevin Johnson, Ababu Alenam, where are you? You know, in like so I think that time in LA around December.
Yeah.
I know November, December. Horemana okay no in no ke mo vetse but actually I think ke batla go gae whatever ba re mana ke batla go sign but the thing is that I don't want to do it mid season. So is there a place where you can play regularly where nka go bona mo teng?
Gore o tsama kae no
no I kora go ka nna teng 6 months.
Sure.
Gore o tle o zogale so I ke sheba mo gae ke ka mo ga jimante so ba mplela re ke go zgela go yini
I remember na go tlola jima da
ke jima so I ke tsena go zgela I play ke na 6 months go school
because I think at the time ku unibo dena le ke jima le the SABT e be ke blow malwena that I think at that time then you said I think Baroka le Ajax was interested in the time and you were like
it goes back to
time Agago was your agent at the time.
So and then it goes back to so sa gore ke na le pact. Le da man gore e mona.
Yes.
Ka June. I'm not gonna jeopardize that.
Sure.
And then ke boela kai go coaching kitsi.
Exactly, yeah.
So I'm not going to fall into temptation or mona va ke mo gae ke sharp. I ke short say pa ke re next.
And the loyalty part of it, like I say, Ronaldo offer.
But I'm not going there. I'm going to stay here because I believe for a opportunity to give you like mudi.
No
moto akakare akilang coaching and then out of the blue I'm phone I'm potsore ke kai.
Sure.
And even like nothing.
Something
will come out of this. So I'm going to go. Do tse I get go di ira go din distract
no var
ke tlo go ya da
because nako mo district or maybe ke something out of desperation like because nako mo fetu like you said it all boils down happy to sekele we sound round down. You might have somebody o ile go gona go rara Thuto Mphahlele then ke bolo ntsha wa bona you'll never be sure gore demona go bitso eng what if wa go biwa wa bona
so tshwantse o tshepe o believe in Mfethu and lo ena o rapela o dumele in what you are praying about to understand we itsenya moncono this is what's going to happen this is what's going to happen so nekile da actually left before Varsity Cup ba beile di posters are on go great hall
so you're going to be part of the Varsity Cup
then I went to Rustenburg I went to Rustenburg ke tsena ke sign
plus Platinum Stars that was the last season abone ne or let's say 2 seasons there. 2 seasons. Okay, sharp.
Let's say 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Because it was 2016.
Gore ke Platinum ele ne chesa eng. Ya bo Vuyomiri.
Bo Solomon Mati mona
yes Bongambi
bo Msomi bo kana ke monster garasa
o motelo kana ke mang wa le khalato yes wa le khalato ke tla gopola le ka bana gage
so na mna ke tlalele batho ba tona man
bo mpontshane
ona vaile mponjana kipa ona vaile Enrico Botes
sure
yeah a good person, a very good person.
Yeah,
so
the man abu ka ene Munib Josephs for the man in the field like he's a beast, that guy, but outside of the field like ke o tiele grand nje
mona ona ne ke kapa yang ke ra ga ba okay it's what I wouldn't do that mo man was an incident go platinum.
Yeah,
it was very very blacky boy because ne buyula ke ba stapa ke tsoro ke man na thulane le eno re ke manga nge braka da man mfeto weather training king a ka moraga o re ira go latela tlar
no
ba go betsa tlar no mo latela ke tsoro ne le mangwa defender mo ene ke ba pile le ene a ke re ke dala left center back da man dala right center back latela da man so as na latela da man ke coach Kevin Johnson na ro atiwa o irang so grass khon
okay
maar da man unintentional ba ga di khopo da mona da man was a beast bro
no da man Munib Josephs o bua le denyo cause na ba motsa gore ke ma motho no consistently na itsora ha dlala le team ena ntja ha kopana le dama like ya gona nto e ba ya re mona Enrico Botes a re le wa bona sekgono a gana phela thola
because even now if you go like for a header lane you might not strategic go like ya ke go mo challenge ke plela tla ra ke tlo go ina ball na ke tlo ga close le na
so ke
matela ke mo disturb a ka nna e kra mare mona nka grass khono gale ke kra di khono e go ra bona ke
not true
go ntsela
no a disk yone ke nta le keeper obviously keeper ha tswa lo ena tsantsi itole because keeper le no gona go
so ke bone ba very very difficult to play against the field mara tsantsi o tlhaloganyo mo team tsa o di tlhaloganyo understand man bo mabena gape bo mang yes tsantsi ba tlhaloganya le bona re ba yang
yeah but otherwise then you find like a good crop of players. Success rate at that time was dope. Then I remember you started first to go MDC at the or no frequent.
But I think it was just mainly for them to go and play.
Yeah,
go and play. I want you to play.
Sure.
Or na go no chance.
Then
you use it. Because the thing kwa na ke manala left back. Zulu
Siyabonga yes
very very good player
that's why ile Sundowns yo da man ke mogopola dog
yo ke feel re mona ke aspana ke aspana mare no hard feelings go nka so le coach like ya maybe ke motsa ka improve ka inka ira mare ke a bona or yo
man dog plus he had the height
stamina technically is good you know so ke a bona ke re mona we go tsumisa go ngake so le coach bro but I'm just telling you
a chance ga go
ke re mona o tsore ke chance ya ke one tla zoga wa bona. And then another thing in challenge was that throughout my playing career ne ke tsena sgel
yes
ne ke tsena sgel am fit so
no tshwanzo balance nako tsa ga
ke tshwanetse ke balance nako tsa ka. And one thing in Nira Horiki, sometimes in miss the exam because I remember I missed the exam at Tengu Platinum. And when I gave it a chance,
that's gonna happen, you know. More chance to throw up, no.
Who are Marisbeck, a team in fit to Kimo 18, the man who really injured, and is Nasanga Hobala, Nasanga Hobala, who really injured. Kevin Thuto, my boy, this is your chance. Coach, I'm writing. You are writing. Okay, no, I understand. It's your decision to make. I won't get in your way.
I can decide
on Wednesday. Timer, remona. School. Rotman. Tsamogdala.
Loli.
Ke di bala ke ra exam ke tlogela. ngazitlole ke kry chance
No,
and it's
yeah.
midweek wa kwala ko uni samfethu if we miss you're gonna carry the module semester so that thing ne iragala
oh yeah
I ke tlogela
there's a sacrifice you felt like
and I didn't want to do that because I studied accounting at the time. I didn't want to do that.
Sure.
You know what? Khale ke batla chance and sometimes I batla chance you have to sacrifice.
No true.
Ke tlogela. Ra go dlala le Marisburg ke ko Herigwala or something.
Yeah.
I had a good game.
After
night game. After more re dlala le Chiefs. Diamond for the
what's gonna happen? Go tla etsagala mara
ya bona Chiefs ye mona line up vie
ka start
ke ro bona sacrifice nyana tse di ya pay off
sure.
Then ke start go dlala
then ke batla ibile bua ka Chiefs ke tla go botsa taba se go le molengwana re ke ma
big chain and alone mona Chiefs
how was that game like go makana le Diamond because I think because he's a speedy player and I know like uri defender ne then o makana against like a speedy player eventually o tlo mo better at some point
you know game ele ne ke tsogile ne sense gore no gona le Chabalala gona le Mandla Masango
I remember that squad
ka ikhune mfethu ka service ke tswere pelo ka letso gore Diamond a sa tlisa bolo ka
oh
yeah ka all the time
sure
ngantalo big game mfethu
yeah
mona mara ke tseletsa gore mona ke tlo go tshoga I prayed for nako tse di tshwanang le
sure yeah
so I'm going to work hard so ba khutja ke compare at the time
I remember yeah
so like in mo side mfethu gore sometimes wa sheba bench go ichacha
go tsena
I can't afford to do a mistake ke shebile ile nna ke na kwa gore ke improve
because nako le Steve Compele gona go sheba no mara di mane o ntsweng because also I'm just saying gore in a sense gore how the Chiefs o dlala le Chiefs o le go platinum also you could say gape it's why market anyway when I jump back Steve Compele gona go vaya from go Chiefs be let's say a Golden Arrows ra ya ka mara ba re ejo gona this player ke morning go platinum wa bona
mare dio tseo di teng ha wa itshoga mfete before game ro dlala leng mare ha o tsena bra ka now kwe
referee letsa phalela like
la lekana okay kwena mang Chabalala okay mang okay ke nna Thuto chance ke grant ka go iberekisa wa letsogo le o le teng mara o ka dlala ka letsogo go dira mistake
no true
so you wa ikemela o le da
yeah no then let's speak about the last season ya go platinum gore team e relegated I think ke ra wrap up ya no
okay
it's been a good conversation by the way the last season gore team e feletse ba isiwe e relegated how was that for you that season in terms of performances and everything yeah
that season we changed the coach
was not Roger
before Roger go tlile bo mongwe na coach go Botswana some Gerald Butler
okay yeah
so when he came I was injured ne ke gobetse groin so ne ke sa dlala he stayed like for 2 or 3 games above go tla Roger so go tla Roger I'm still injured and I was 6 months into my contract so injury aka maybe ke go follow ka bo April so he sits me down gore mfethu I don't know you kiti whatever sitting since ke bona mara injury ya gago and wa bona re lone team e khulagala ya wa ntlhaloga nna ke nagana gore re terminate contract ya gago wa ntlhaloga okay ne a gona
ke decision ya ga Roger
because the team is not doing well wa understand and after more now the pay tshwantse di go tlase
and everything
so no ya na once na kwele teng ka settlement maybe ka gra settlement e sharp
okay
ka di malana le nna ke go betse the time mare bas go devastate ga no re mona team a di sharp a go go thusa a go go ira mare at end of the day mo go ntse tlhaloganyo re mona go va like this is what's happening
sure
I understand ke tsara re ne ke dumela ke reng ke zogala ke tla makaya and then from there on as ke temo ke plan out actually you know what man ke tlo go fetsa sgela man
yes
ke letse diski man ke experience everything that I need to experience, but I ke tlo go nna ntse ke ganela ke roki ha ke fola tla ke boela no.
What pushed that decision actually?
My dad set me down and told me, you know what, you've played Braga, you've played, and I had a baby otlang.
Okay, at the time, okay.
Ngwana wa tla o batla stability, o batlang, so tlamelo nne serious ya no. Nna nka go advise gore khalo tsena asgela le bo part time, you are closer to finishing. Ngantlhalogana. Tsena asgela o fetse. O sa nna ntse hold on mo bolong, because whatever that you are going to experience now, you've already experienced that from a young age.
Oh, okay.
You understand? So push amos girl, and I took that decision on make push. I actually get over faith.
Like fits scale, yeah.
Faith accounting, graduate. Fortunately, we get grasp on.
Sure. And I remember like those years, nako pushas girl. Those were not easy years.
They were not
like
easy.
In your life.
They were not easy.
We could say it was the transition from.
Yeah, because now I get trial.
Yeah.
I get trial. Now I'm home, but keep push a career in your fit. Zigela is important.
Yeah.
And then when I get some attention.
Yeah.
We always say there's life after football. But you must actually practice. It's difficult to transition. Now things are no longer the same.
Yeah.
Maybe now you are losing friends, but strong.
Finances. Hey,
the finances. Salary is actually
yeah.
Now maybe we spend that from the savings. Now blow my now but strong.
No true.
So it goes back to horing can have a family supportive.
Yeah.
Adjust. I get down and out, and I get to play a lot of exactly get a disc. I'm down and out.
Sure.
Can I have a family now? Can I long my best version?
Yeah. No
can
true.
I get a sense of the focus
attention,
and I get a course difficult.
Yeah.
So about like a focus.
Sure.
And when I get focus,
then eventually you did. You graduated.
I graduated. I grasped. I always wanted to be an accountant before.
Yeah. Sure.
So to get to experience both of that in my lifetime is
bro,
a blessing.
Like, yeah.
It's a blessing, bro, and I'm living my dreams. I
Okay,
don't let it
basically look at how I lose an ex.
nothing.
Yeah.
So the dreams tene ke di patlela for tsone ke mo go tsone no ya. I understand.
Yeah.
Still 32, turning 32 this year.
Yeah.
But I would say whatever se no re ne ke se batla se ne ke se
It's
rapela
towards. Yeah.
So no yana ke gore ke nne le digolo tse di.
So
ke tseletsa gore fethu whatever se siragalang, whatever se se batlang ngondo tlamle nne strong.
Yeah.
And the structure sa ga go le sona, o na le sona, le fortunate o na le sona.
Yeah.
O rapele modimo mo lebogo all the time.
No true.
Yeah. So
but gratitude.
Bra.
Yeah.
Gratitude mona re ke mo ka dithapelo tsa bagolo ba
No, true,
ka di chomi tsa ka le lona mfeti ba itse le teng kana go
I saw that dog. I saw that.
Ba ke go blela, you know.
No, I saw that.
Mare focus e phela le teng.
Yeah.
You understand? Focus e phela le teng. So priority dia change ke filela gore mona my daughter ha tla tlamelang kry le gore ke
o sharp dog.
Sharp.
Yeah.
Ke go mo godisa nke se sharp ka.
No true.
No. So lene it was onna lene mfethu. It was a blessing in Neki.
No true.
Understand
and shout outs dog like na ke bona re ngoza go mfethu like you do like everything.
Yeah.
Everything so khona like for ene gore abe grand. Just like yesterday ke bona no montse like they out le go kaola like le blom ke bona
I feel. Sure. Yeah, it's like that ke princess ya kaola. It's le tsa gore o teng tle mo lefatsing. Understand? So I have to
do the best.
You know.
So I mean lo ena mfethu no tshwere sharp na go le ntwana surely.
Ne ke tshwere sharp so why le ene a sa gole yalo. Understand? Le nna ya no going from everything. I'm a father now. The responsibility dia change. Tshwantse ke adjust one tlhaloganya life ya change. Ke chapter
no true.
So life in tsalo tshwantse etse yalo season ke di season engwe le mo gone give you all.
No true.
Go sa nna ka di regression.
Yeah, well.
Shebe go mara gore e shanka be ke irile nkile. So now when you know gore everything so sirang you give it your all.
Sure.
How sheba how na di regret. How na go phela ka regret in fit.
No,
how na go phela ka re tshwantse phela ka.
Even though like it's not easy but
not easy. Life is easy. Ha so gore motho perfect. Una le di flop tsa gago and di flop tsa gago. What you must do is learn from them.
No, true.
We all make mistakes, but you must learn from them.
Yeah.
And I like a ground with the fact that selo a sa tshwanna go diragalla gore o kgone gore o learn from
oh no true
sometimes when I live lo ena team and then I see gore you o sokotse ka 1 2 3 and then ke a learn
can learn from that lar
why ke tshwantse le nna ke go through sone be ke re le nna sometimes wa bona gore mna go diragala
life is so
le dio tsa diski boing gore motho wa no o irang kae o irang yes we had our fair share of that but you quickly snap out of it because there's a whole life e leng gore e metse gore o phela gona o tlo go phelelang yona
no varado
so you must be accountable for life ya gago o gole we dust up so I've had to dust myself up for so
many a times dog
many a times whatever times ke iranyalo o tshwantse o iplela gore ke tlo go ba moja ke tlo go ira so
definitely I think from Moritza Manting I think it's been a dope conversation and I appreciate you coming through but ke na le potso e one from all the teams you did ke team efeng e leng gore in terms of paycheck o feel alright ne ba go tshwere sharp la ka alright so la sa buile amount like you can just be like wa bona team ile dog
platinum stars
platinum it's like ki bualo in the back of my mind like the interview anzi go share the interviews about ba paya dog Thuto Mphahlele said platinum mo ka ile like the biggest check recently like she bila ga vuyo mire a re lene bo bongane zungu zongo le bone ba re platinum dog like
the money was
good. Ibile vuyo na re ene ibile juna ba mo gaile like a 3-bedroom house so
petrol allowance contract da go ke this is your salary this is your signing on fee bona le housing allowance you know
na bo do petrol allowance like all you had to do like go tsena go ground nga dlala
bola wa re ka dutse una ko ne ke na ko apartment e sharp 3-bedroom
platinum
you know well taken care of saka sharp mana dai
when I dlala bolo
I understand
sure amar dog shout out for pulling through ke a leboga thata njaka
go leboga nna thanks
that's Poetry Plus episode 2 le Thuto Mphahlele and hope you subscribe and dog subscribe and like le share but until another episode re ka o fela